Kevin McHale can now exhale because he ain't got to go to work no more. The Houston Rockets axe the legendary big man. And the Miami Heat, are they the second best team in the Eastern Conference behind big man Hassan Whiteside? And the Toronto Raptors, yeah, they lost, but your boy D. DeRozan put down Dunk of the Year. Hangout. Basketball fans coming to you from the Air Canada Centre. It's the Hangout. Welcome to Canada's home for talking hoops. I am Akil Augustine, and I have an amazing show. I'm promising you it's going to be amazing. I'm putting the pressure on our guests today because we have an all-star crew. First and foremost, our producer stepping away from behind the scenes, bringing sexy face to the masses, Dwayne Sweets Watson.
Thank you for the last-minute invite. I appreciate it.
Well, you know, whatever. And we got to introduce a new face to the Hangout family. I discovered Big Norm at Big Tricks' show. Young comedian Big Norm making his way in the game. We love having you. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me, brother.
All right, and then your OG.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends that Ghana Power is in the building.
Attend to this couch. Tell your friends.
All right, let's get into it. All right, because I know we're all big basketball fans here because we're all wearing the Toronto Raptors' new line. They look like a boy band out here. Shouts out to Sweets for that line. But DeMar DeRozan put down what is arguably the dunk of the year. Have you seen a better dunk this year so far over the Stifle Tower? Rudy Gobert.
What is it with French guys getting posterized all the time?
Yeah,
Vince Carter, Frederick Weiss.
Yep.
Gobert got it bad. Even Vucevic added him at Twitter and said, can I get an autograph poster with it?
But he does go after everything, and that's kind of why he ends up in that situation. But is that the best dunk you've seen so far this year, Tricks?
It's the best dunk, but did we win?
That's not the question.
All right, I guess Tricks wants to get to the heart of the matter.
He did only score 14 points,
Did we win?
And the Toronto Raptors are 2-6 in the last 8.
Fair.
So
It's a great dunk. I'm not going to diss the dunk.
Yes.
It's a great dunk. I threw my remote.
During the dunk.
It looked like a 2K16 dunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was our sweet dunk.
It's that stank face
But
dunk
did we
where
win?
you just,
No.
So did you throw your remote at the end of the game?
Yes, man. We lost to Utah. Come on, man.
But
Utah's not a
Utah's
bad team, though.
Utah's not a horrible team.
Utah's
they're bad in the West,
coming
but
up
they'd
in
be
the
good in the
I
East.
can beat
Exactly.
Utah in 2K16 playing on Hall of Fame.
This is
That's-
3 years
that's
ago,
the
right?
criteria.
You haven't been paying attention. This is the 3 years
You know what,
ago.
Utah's
doing their thing.
Utah is like District 5. We shouldn't be losing to these guys. We shouldn't be losing to them.
All right.
That's the bigger question.
So is it the matter that this team hasn't found its gel togetherness? Are they not a cohesive unit at this point?
You talking about the Raptors? Here's the story of the Raptors, okay? We make these off-season acquisitions that we get excited for, right? Some are good, some are eh. Then we start off great, we think our team's amazing. Then teams figure them out, whether it be late in the season or early in the season, and then all of a sudden, we get exposed.
So you think this is a matter of teams figuring out the Raptors, or the Raptors haven't really figured out themselves?
You know what? I think they have.
Norm,
It's
I'll give this
both.
one to you.
I think it's both. They're still trying to figure out themselves. Like Carroll, they're still trying to fit him in. Like he was out for a bit, so they were like trying to figure out what to do without him. You saw how important he is to the team when he was gone. So now that he's back in and they're still losing, it's like, how are they losing and teams like Boston are winning? You know what I mean? It's just the beginning of the season. You never know what's going to happen. And just wait till midseason, then we could all figure out.
I'm not
where they're
panicking,
really
but
at.
I'm concerned. Because the way that 0-3 on this road trip, well, you don't agree?
I agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they need to figure it out. I mean, Corey Joseph's coming looking like a star. He's great for us, but the rest of the chemistry isn't there. The offense is still a concern on the bench.
Huge concern.
And, you know, like, we're seeing some...
Why is it every time the Raptors are losing, they're always trying to find themselves? How many seasons has this happened?
Okay,
Being serious, man.
Wow.
Why
Go
are
on
they
the
always trying to
internal
find themselves?
introspective angle. Let me ask you something. One thing I've noticed, and Dwayne, you noticed this because we talked about it in the production meeting, a bit of whining and complaining after calls. Kyle sometimes not getting back on defense because he's a bit too engaged with the referees.
This is Kyle's favorite hand motion.
Other than this,
Even his avatar on 2K16 is him going. I'm not even joking.
So do we have a problem with this kind of, because I mean we've seen it from DeMar at times, we've seen it from Jonas at times, and we consistently see it from Kyle. Yeah. Is this a bigger problem for this group than?
It's not a big problem, but it's like, just play the game. You're not going to get every call. I mean, every NBA player thinks they're getting fouled on every single call.
I get fouled every possession, and I'm a
The
pickup.
Toronto Raptors are not the only victims of refs. I get it, okay? Every time we lose, we want to blame the refs, but they're not the only victims of the refs. The refs have been messing up all season throughout all games.
So who are they the victims of? I'd say right now, is it
Themselves.
Okay.
They're in every game they lose.
Yes.
They're in every game. We're not being blown out. They're in every game. Was it the refs' fault when we beat OKC and we went on that 5-game run?
Okay, so Everyone knows this team talks about defense. Their calling card is defense. But is it not the offense that's been the problem for this group and not being able to consistently find buckets in the fourth quarter, despite the fact that they gave up 30-something points last night in the fourth?
I think it's the.
We're missing free throws. We could have beat Golden State. We could have ruined their record.
Yeah.
We could have ruined that streak.
Yep.
You're right, but when you look at that
throws.
game, though, when you see how Golden State runs their offense and the movement and how the
The
ball
end of that
moves around,
second quarter was
and then it's
beautiful.
like, oh, we're going to go to DeMar, and DeMar's going to try and force it. The offense is so bad.
Yeah.
There's no plays.
We don't have I don't think we have a strong bench yet. I don't think we have a strong bench yet. We just have players sitting there, as always. You know,
defensively or offensively?
I
Defensively,
think we're all right defensively.
Right.
I think we're better than we were last year defensively. I'll give them that. But we just don't have that bench. Our bench hurts us. Like, we have a nice core 5 guys that start the game all the time, and then what happens? Bench comes in.
Pat Patterson, Biombo, like
Biombo, I'm not dissing Biombo. I'm not dissing.
he's African. That's
They
why I'm
can
dissing
do
him.
things, but how strong is our bench compared to a Golden State?
No,
No, I'm just no. I know.
To the world champs.
But when are we going to start reaching for those goals?
Okay.
Why do we just
Hold on,
settle
wait.
for like let's
Before
just
we
get past
too
the first
far-
round?
Before we
Why?
get too far on this conversation, I want to bring something up. Now, you touched on, of course, the starting 5 is great. Let's talk about the guys that close the game. Because I think that's a concern when we're talking about offense. End of game play execution for the Toronto Raptors. It seems like, Big Norm, it's a lot of right side pick and roll for DeMar DeRozan, skip swing pass, left side pick and roll for Kyle Lowry, skip swing pass, right back to the same thing. It doesn't seem to be a lot of creativity at the end of games.
At the end of the game, it's how, like our 2 options are either DeRozan or Lowry. And when you're looking, I'm still not confident when it's in their hands.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of like, you guys better get this in. And when they do, it's like, oh, thank God. It's never expected. It's like, yes, I knew you were gonna get that in. It was still like,
No, yes.
I think one of the things I'd like to see is like off-ball action. I think a lot of the stuff that happens to Toronto Raptors offensively is on the ball,
Yeah.
whereas when you saw Golden State play, there's back cuts, there's
It goes
so
back to
much
what Trish
action.
said, predictability.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
predictable what's going to happen.
very
We saw it last year with Lou Williams. We're seeing it again, though. I mean, for the most of the game, they're better, but the last play of the game is one-on-one isolation, DeMar,
on, man.
Hope.
All right, and that was the last play of the quarter, one-on-one isolation for Dwayne Watson. So we got to go to break, but we're coming back with more of Canada's favorite basketball show. We got to talk about the controversial, stop messing with me, Tricks, the very controversial, well, not the Celtics, they're not controversial. We'll talk about the Celtics, though. We got to preview Kelly Olynyk, the Canadian, and his gang. Hangouts!